What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Last time we took on some, I almost called them support requests because my brain is still so much on Azure. But what are we actually calling them in this game? I guess you can still call them support requests, but I guess just requests will do. We took on some requests for Mayor Otto. He had us exterminate a monster, and then we helped Father Zerbal get some medicine from the forest, the Lunaria Nature Park. And then afterwards, we went back to the windmill, and we were able to talk to Elliot and Fee, who are very excited that Rain is now back. So now we are heading to meet up with Elliot and Fee, although unbeknownst to the group right here, it seems like only Elliot will be waiting for us because Fee had to check something out. So, let's head up here. I guess we'll fight this. I was almost going to call this T-Rex, but it's not because it's got the little fin on its back. But we can at least take these guys out. Let's see if this works. Nope. That helped. True Autumn Leaf Cutter. Alright, this guy's not like crazy tough. Oh, you can impede. Well, you're dead anyway. Thanks, Toval, for being the chaperone of the group. I don't think there's gonna be a fight because they would put a healing thing here, but better be safe than sorry. Oh, looks like no more fights. Well, here we are. This is point D. Yeah, this does seem like the kind of area that the Alliance wouldn't bother patrolling. Now we just need to wait for Elliot and Fee to...
Lin!
Elliot!
Lin だよね。本当に間違いないんだよね。
I really thought he was gonna go in for a hug like Green did.
まあ、間違いないさ。エリオット、無事でよかった。
本当にリンだ。
Aww.
よかった。また会えて。
こちらこそ、再会できて本当によかった。あんな別れ方をして、心配をかけて、すまなかったな。
そんなこと。だって信じてたからね。リーンなら絶対にどこかで無事でいてくれるって。
Even if I didn't know what someplace was.
エリオット、ありがとう。
おかえり、リーン。
そういえば、フィーはどうしたんだ？一緒に行動していたんじゃなかったのか？
それがさっき何かに気づいたみたいで、すぐに戻ると思うんだけど。
お待たせ。
That was fast. Why are you up there?
フィー！あ！
Well, that's a hello.
君なあ。フィー、いくらなんでも危ないだろ。せっかく再会できたのに怪我でもしたらどうするんだ。どうしたんだ？まさか本当に怪我を？
大丈夫。本当にリンだと思って。
Aww.
当然だろ。でもフィーも元気そうでよかった。
私 なんとか頑張ったから、みんなという家族を絶対に失わないように。
Aww.
リーンにもう一度会うためにも。
I just can't help but keep thinking about Garcia, because like Garcia was part of her core as well.
ありがとうフィ。お疲れ様だった。
うん。それとおかえり。
あ、
She's really opened up a lot since we first met her.
これでようやく揃ったか。
Well, almost half, kinda.
眩しいね。仲間との再会ってのはいいもんだな。
世話が焼けるわ。
Well, at least we got some of our powerhouses back. After Ring was finally reunited with Elliot and Fee, everyone took turns catching each other up on what had happened while they were apart before shifting the discussion to what their next move would be as a group. Well, that's one region down. Only 2 more regions to go in the hunt for the rest of Class 7. Must be feeling pretty good about that, huh, Reed? You bet it wouldn't have been possible without your help either. It does sound that way from what you said. So on behalf of all of us, thank you for everything you've done for Reed. You too, Celine, thanks. What are you thanking me for? I didn't do anything. It's not true at all. You were the one who took Reed away from Trista. You're the reason the rest of us could stand up and fight without worrying about him. And if not for that, I doubt we'd be here together like this now. I'd say you did more than enough to deserve thanking, so thanks. Elliot's right. You have some thanks for me too. I swear, you guys are the worst at making a huge deal out of absolutely nothing. However it happened, you're all here now. Where to next, guys? Well, if it's not painfully obvious enough, wherever Reen goes, we go. No matter how dangerous the situation may be, we'll overcome it as a team. What Makia said, we still have to find everyone else too. And rescue Princess Alphen and Elise from the Alliance on top of that. Yup, that's not open to negotiation. Thanks, guys. Your help means a lot to me. How about Fee telling us what she noticed, for one? Should we go back to Valimar now, then? We'll be able to use him to return to Ymir as soon as his mana is recovered. That's one option. I was expecting that we'd be away for a while longer, but we're gonna need a base of operations at some point. I don't think it's the option we should choose, though. Wait, what? As opposed to what? You got something else in mind? I do. While returning to Ymir is a valid choice, why not keep going and try to get to Gorelia Fortress instead? Huh? Oh, I didn't think of that. That's not a bad idea. We were trying to get there to contact the 4th Armored Division ourselves before you came. Still, the Twin Dragons Bridge is one of the Alliance's most important strongholds. Trying to pass through there is going to be risky. Oh, I know, but I think it's a risk worth taking. It could allow us to find out what situation in the Imperial Army is, how Instructor Neidhart is doing, and above all, it should give us a better idea of how the war is developing. Knowing that should help us better decide what path we should take as a class. Not really a class anymore, the school doesn't really exist right now. But I get what he's saying. Makes sense. So far, you've just been watching things unfold from the outside. This could give you an opportunity to see what's happening on the inside, right? Right. Of course, I also want to make sure that Lieutenant General Craig knows his son is safe too. Thanks, Reen. Alright, I'm in. Let's do this. Same here. But it's gonna be totally dangerous, you know. Yeah, but we know as well as anyone that sometimes danger is worth facing. And this is one of those times. Let's go see Dad and figure out what we're going to do. Agreed. Glad you're with me on this. You're in a bad enough situation as it is without making things harder for yourselves. Let kids be kids, Celine. It's more fun that way. If that's what you've decided, then sign me up too. I know the geography of the area up ahead pretty well. Of course, we appreciate your support. Well, with that settled, we need to find a way to get to the other side of the bridge. Indeed, we need a permit to get by it through ordinary means. Yeah, but they're definitely on the lookout for us. Even without our uniforms on, there's a fair chance we might get caught. We've got one choice left then. Oh, what's that? I found a route that might get us through unnoticed earlier. There's still a chance we might get caught, but I think it's worth a try. Really? Sounds promising. If no one has any objections, then I say we try her way. Can you show us the way, Fee? Yep, let's roll. So that's what she saw. We just need to head down to the bridge. And we shouldn't have any problem unless we try to pass through the checkpoint. Okay, we all ready to go? Elliot and Fee join the party. Rean and Elliot can now use overdrive. Rean and Fee can use overdrive. You can now change the party order and switch party members in and out of battle. Yep. Yep, and you can actually, just like in the first game, you can swap people in. You can now use the Burst Link attack. Yep, and that's when the whole party attacks together, like we had in Azure as well. Oh, it kicked Toval out of the party? I don't imagine Toval is going to be with us forever, so I kind of want to put him in. I guess I can leave it how it is for now. So let me switch some of this stuff out. So what does he have? Tyr and Kyria. We don't have Thalos. I kind of want that as well.
またこうしてみんなで行動できるなんて。
戦力も補強できたし、言うことなしだね。
よかった、本当に。
Well, we've got 4 Class 7 members together
総流
now.
橋は左手だね。
まっすぐ街道を進もう。
Alright, so that's where we're headed.
うん、任せて。排除する。
Bang, 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 bang.
チャンス。
But yeah, so now we can get past 4 bravery points. So I think it's 5 to do the other ability.
なんとか片付いたか。
Yeah, next time we do find an orbment place, because obviously I could go back to, I could run all the way back to Seldik, but I think it's better to just keep going. I thought we didn't want to go in through here. I thought the whole goal was not to pass through the checkpoint. Or does that mean, like, specifically fully going in? I've never actually been to the Twin Dragons Bridge before. Well, it's about as heavily guarded as you expect from a major military base like this. It's technically made up of 2 giant bridges going from east to west, but its defensive power is really something. The Noble Alliance has got every reason to love showing it off. What with it being one of the most important strongholds. And with the war going on, security is going to be even tighter than usual. This isn't going to be easy to cross. The highway on the other side has been blockaded like this one. So even if we do get across, we won't just be able to head straight to the fortress like it's nothing. Well, what are we going to do? The Noble Alliance sends troops to the fortress using the Transcontinental Railroad. We'll use its tracks. Will that actually be safe enough to do so? Look over there. That's them. They go to the fortress and branch off into a small railway track used for transporting freight. But if we follow that, we should be able to get to Corellia Fortress without being spotted. Yeah, you're totally right. Like you said, it branches off from the main line, so it's not part of the standard route. But that works for us just fine. I'm actually curious about something. What bracer rank is Toval? Because I don't think they've told us yet, right? Alright, let me look up Toval. Well, I at least know, as of this game, he is 27 years old. Okay, he is a B rank bracer, so he's on the same level as, like, Agate and Charizard. I believe. Or at least what they were back in Liberl. I believe they were both B ranks. I think Charizard might have been C rank in the first Sky game, but I think by the end of Sky 3rd she was a B rank. So, he's, at least power-wise, he's on the same level as them. But don't you think it's a bit risky? They should notice us, yes, but what are we going to do if they do? I guess that also makes them the same rank as, what is it, Lynn and Aeolia? I think they're both B rank as well. And at this point, Estelle and Joshua are probably B rank as well. Even though I do believe they should be higher. I still think we should give it a go. Are you sure? No matter how you look at it, this is a major alliance base. We're not going to get through without taking some sort of risk, great or small. And this sounds like our best option. Might as well go for it. Yeah, you have a point. I love how we've been standing here as a group for this whole conversation in front of all these soldiers and they haven't said anything. The country's in the middle of a war. We've got to do what we got to do. We don't have much of a choice anyway. I'm not a fan of gambling, but let's go. How are you planning to get down the tracks, though? We could jump over the fence if you're feeling down for risking the Alliance filling us full of holes, or not. I'm guessing there's a maintenance passage that leads down there. We should see if we can find anything in the waiting area to our left. Okay, we'll have to be careful not to draw suspicion to ourselves, but let's see what we can find out by asking around. Yeah, the soldier's just been pacing back and forth and didn't feel like saying anything to us. Well, guess we'll head inside. Alright, well, there are people in here to talk to, I suppose. Everything's been a disaster ever since this war broke out. First, my waitress ran off, and now I'm swamped with more customers than I can handle. Time's tough for all of us. By the way, mind if I ask how tight security is here? I want to take some pictures, so I'm wondering if it'd be cool to head out back and snap a few. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. Putting aside the fact that this is a military base, this whole place has been real tense for a while now. Trust me, here, give it up before you do something you regret. I see your point. Well, thanks for the heads up. Oh boy. Well, may as well since we're here. Let's exchange this first. Oh yeah, I could put some accessories on everybody too. I didn't think about that. I mean, I didn't even throw anything on Machias when we first got him. Okay. What do we got? Sure. Of course, we have her costumes. An interesting outfit. Alright, sure. We'll go with that for now. Hello, merchant. Man, this is the first time I've had to deal with this crap in all the years I've spent passing through here. I even went to the trouble of getting a permit, and they're still making me wait. Excuse me, can I ask you a question? You said you've been here a few times before, correct? You wouldn't happen to know of any tunnels or passageways the maintenance staff might use, would you? Now that's a weird question. I did know that he's not even thinking about it, just like, now that's a weird question. But anyways, here, let me tell you anyway. I did know a guy who did maintenance here, but I never did ask him about it. If it ain't gonna net me a profit, then I'm not interested. Ah, I see. Thank you for your time. We'll have to try our luck elsewhere. Reed's questions, since he's been on the run, have not been the best. He asks things a little bit too directly, and it really is kind of suspicious. You need to phrase your questions better. I mean, the question I thought of probably is like too, I guess, unhelpful. But I was thinking like Reed could ask like, oh, what are the rooms around this area? I was looking to see if there's a bathroom anywhere. And then maybe the guy would tell me, oh, well, this room is this and this room is that. But I don't know. Merchant Orgus. Everyone's panicking real bad now that the railroad's out of commission. Hee hee, but that just means riches await those who weather the storm until it's back in business. That's why you guys are here too, though, am I right? Not exactly. You look like a man who knows his stuff. What do you think of telling us all you know about any kind of railroad inspections coming up? I'm afraid that info like that will cost you, darling. Or normally would, but there's not much to share based on these past 2 weeks. In fact, the railroad's been pretty much completely abandoned. Even I'm sweating it a little now. I'll have to keep asking around.
何かお困りのようだね。
Oh. Huh? Who might you be? Oh, no one out of the ordinary. Just another merchant forced to waste away here. I've been watching you oh, that is a word. Surreptitiously snoop around, you see. And I have a feeling you would come welcome a stranger's helping hand. That's why, out of the kindness of my heart, I've decided to lend you just that. Only if you like it, of course. Sorry, but we're a little tied up at the moment. Mind finding someone else to buy whatever it is you're selling? My, batting away my generosity, are we? You're so cold. Perhaps we should take a moment to have Class 7 weigh in on the matter rather than you, Bracer. Well, that's not good. How do you know who we are? Who are you? Heh, an excellent question from an inquiring mind. Let us set a little wager then. If I'll tell you exactly who I am, if you can catch me. Hey, get back here. There's no one here, and it's a dead end. You're joking. Don't tell me you just up and vanish into smoke. I sincerely doubt that. Wait. I can feel a breeze around here. What, did he go in the vent? Looks like he went through here. It's a ventilation shaft, no wonder. Could it lead to where I think it does? We won't know until we go through it. I'm curious where that guy went to, so let's go for it. Traveling through the duct will cause the main story to advance. As a result, yeah, that's fine. Alright, goodbye, Celtic region. I love how it says that, but can't you just... It'll cause the main story to advance, except it didn't. I guess they're saying if you travel far enough through here, the story will advance.
暗いな。
私は嫁が聞くからいいけどね。私も結構見えてるかな。
Yeah, well, you're kind of abnormal as well.
あの人、本当にここ入ったのかな。
さて、ただものじゃなさそうだが。
一体何者だ？
Ew, that was one narrow duct. What? Wait, isn't this... It's the Transcontinental Railroad's tracks. Thought so. Guess we don't need to worry about how to get on them anymore. Yeah, sure, but what happened to the hooded man? I can't see him anywhere. I wonder where he went. I can't sense him nearby either. Well, it does bother me that he seemed to know who we are, but I think we're better off forgetting about him for now. We need to focus on crossing to the other side of the bridge. Agreed. He was suspicious, but I didn't get the feeling that we were enemies, now at least. You don't think this was some elaborate way of helping us out, do you? I think that's being a little too optimistic. We still got what we wanted in the end. Let's follow these tracks and get inside the fortress. Yeah, and they shouldn't be able to spot us from up on the bridge either, unless they have cameras. You guys ready to go? Well, I mean, if you walked on that side, they might be able to see you.
見つかりませんように。
今は大丈夫っぽい。
Yeah, you'd think they'd have surveillance, but I guess not. Things seem to be alright for now. Alright, Mr. Hooded Man, who are you?
言ったみたいですね。私が手伝えるのはここまで。あとは君たち次第でしょう。無事に道を開けるよう女神にお祈りしていますよ。
To the goddess, huh? Well, sketchy individual. Whoa. They've got soldats all over the, these, carts. The soldats are ready for deployment, sir. I see, excellent. The time has come for us to put an end to their pesky tactics. Listen up, Duke Albaret has personally ordered us to clear the 4th Division up ASAP. We'll even have some extra assistance this time, too. Be sure to slaughter every last one of those treacherous scum. Yes, sir. Well, that's something. Look how many soldats they had ready to go. This is much worse than we anticipated. Yeah, they even had them deployed over by Trista, too. That just goes to show things are only about to get fiercer between them and the Imperial Army. I hope Dad's okay. I wouldn't worry too much about him. I mean, he's Craig the... This is Craig the Red we're talking about here. Seems like the 4th Armored Division's fought them off a bunch of times by this point, too. That explained why they're so desperate to finish them off. We probably shouldn't be hanging around here. That's true. We need to head down this line, right, Fee? Yeah, it branches off further down the line, so we can get off there. Alright, let's get moving. I see a treasure chest up there, but how do you get up there? Yeah, how do you... What? Is there a way to get up on the... off the tracks? It doesn't look... let me see. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to until we can actually be inside this place, so... I guess for now, just forget about it.
ガレリア艦道は右手だな。
We got 2 soldats up there. Which way do they say? Go to the left? Or go to the right?
よし、ここから感動に降りられるはずだ。
詳しいわね。
Alright, well, we made it. Alright, so I guess we're just heading all the way through here. Ew, we finally made it past the Twin Dragons Bridge. This road takes us all the way to Gorelia Fortress, doesn't it? Yup, it's called the Gorelia Byroad, by the way. I've been down this way on a previous job, so I'll lead the way. Keep your eyes peeled. It may be paved, but it's still a pretty harsh trek. Barely anyone uses it now because of the railroad, so who knows what could be hanging around. They closed it off completely when the war broke out, too. We probably don't need to worry about being spotted by any provincial army officers. I know we can't relax yet with so far a walk ahead of us, but that'll at least make things easier on our end. Tobal, does Bracer Work always have you guys traveling to places like this? You guys have got your work cut out for you. Haha, gotta go where the requests demand. Though hey, it's still way better than what I used to do. Oh? Oops, just ignore that. Seriously? You can't just stop there and not expect us to be curious? Well, I mean, it's nothing major or anything. We still got a long way to go to Gorelia Fortress. Let's move. There's monsters lurking around too, so stay alert. Got it. Time to go meet up with Dad. Well, I guess we'll have to delve into Toval's backstory another time. I think this is our Zephyr cronies watching us. You can tell by the outfits and their build. Alright, well.
行こっか。
僕の番だね。
任せてくれ。
Time for all the fun stuff.
本当に廃道って感じですね。
横断鉄道沿いの方が整備されてるからな。
敵発見。撃破する。
さてと。
What's he got? Resounding beat, HP regeneration, obviously. Holy song, heals. Okay, we'll be good. Seventh Rhapsody.
アークスクローン。やっ。
私の戦闘終了。先に行こっか。
Fee and Elliot are level 50. Okay.
よし、100点。
Let's grab this chest. Celestial Balm.
Say! 敵発見。撃破する。行くぞ。
行こっか。ほいっと。
Nice. But yeah, I don't remember when exactly or where it delves into Tobal's backstory. So, we'll let the games tell us, and if it doesn't, because like I said, I don't really exactly remember, then of course we'll go looking into it in side media.
戦闘終了。先に行こっか。
よし、やったぞ。
Because like I said, there was a, there's a small, like, short manga, that takes place between Trails in the Sky the Third and Trails from Zero, where it follows Estelle and Joshua going to some, place, and they work alongside Toval to solve a bracer job. Maybe at some point I'll just make a video, you know, covering stuff like that. I mean, obviously not all in one video, but pretty much anything I can find. Like I said, the drama CDs too have some side stories that are fun. But stuff like that, I will probably wait until all these games are kind of done. Like I'm done with Cold Steel 4, maybe if there's some time before, while waiting for Reverie to come out. Or even after Reverie, because obviously after Reverie, we're probably going to be waiting for a year before we get the next game in the series. Obviously, there's still Nayuta that's going to come out that we'll play, but I'm talking about like games that actually follow, you know, the main storyline. Nice. Fire, huh? Defense 2, huh? May as well. I guess there's probably gonna be 2 or 3 by roads for Garrelia for us to walk through. It might even, for Tobal's thing, it might even actually be one of the books in these games that actually gave us some lore on him. I don't actually remember off the top of my head. I think that might be something I'll look up between this video and the next one. Thank you, Elliot. Good job, Tobal. Might not be, might be. Who knows?
戦闘開始頑張らないと排除する
俺の番だなそうだ任せてくれ
さてと
Darn it.
任せて
参る僕の番だなここだ
行こっか戦闘終了先に行こっか
Special chest? Is that a treasure chest? It looks different compared to the ones we usually see. I think it's safe to say this thing's not your run-of-the-mill chest. I would have to agree. What's more, it appears that this chest can only be opened by Elliot and Fee. Us? How's that work? Your guess is as good as mine. For whatever reason, your wavelengths match that of this chest. Why not open it and see what happens? Field maps and dungeons contain special blue chests known as trial chests. These contain powerful monsters and can only be opened by specific characters. Inspecting the chest once the required characters are present will allow you to take on and conquer the enemies within. Overcoming this trial will net those who emerge victorious a large amount of Link XP as well as let them use Overdrive and balance it. Okay, so they're Overdrive chests. Well, we're here. This will be a good thing to end the video on. Monster, level 53. Well, we'll give it a shot.
戦闘開始頑張らないとみんな元気を出して
That'll help.
行こっか
Well, may as well start off big.
行くよシルフィードダンス
Alright, now we just gotta worry about this guy. Ah!
崩れた。エリオット、続いて。
任せて。えい。
任せて。
Alright,
せーの。
Bullet Cyclone.
とどめ。崩れた。
続けていくよ。さてと。
Oh no, I meant to, hearts. Weak to wind.
アーク
Perfect.
ス駆動。それ。
私の番だ。
Paralyzed, nice.
さてと。はあ。
Missed again.
はいよ。私の番だね。
やっ。
Alright, this won't be bad.
任せて。
アークス駆動。そ。
Perfect.
みんな怪我はない？
Overcame the trial. Ellie and Fee can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. Ellie and Fee's bond was strengthened. Cool. So for the time being, I should probably keep Elliot and Fee linked until at least we find another chest, because if we leave things how they are, these two can't use Overdrive together. So let's do that for now. Alright, well, next time we're going to continue on through the Gorelia Byroad. Like I said, I'm going to look up that Toval thing, just because it's going to bother me if I don't remember when we actually learned about him, or if we do it all in the Cold Steel games. But yeah, I'll look up when we learn about that Toval thing, and of course, if it's a side content, then I will... we'll obviously do a video on that at some point later. But that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.